Okay, now, okay. Sorry guys, my computer was doing weird things. I definitely think we're up and running now, so thanks for tuning in for another video for Push to Emerald group, and today I'm going to talk about probably one of my favorite topics, that's organization. If you've gone through my Beachbody Basics, you'll know that I have a video on coach organization there, and I say there too, I'm a kindergarten teacher in another life. I love colored pens and everything to do with organization, so it's my job in this video to talk to you about what I do and the things that I've implemented in my Beachbody business for organization. But by no means do I think that this is the only way to do it, the way I think you should do it. These are just the things that I've done, so take what you want from it, use what you like, tweak it to be you, but one non-negotiable is you will need to come up with an organizational system to be successful in this business. So here's my tips. So I basically have 4 ways, so you can get a pen, write down 4 ways that Angie keeps organized. The first is you need a calendar. This can be a paper calendar, a notebook calendar, or the calendar in your phone, but you need some way to track dates and times with reminders. So I have a passion planner. It is quite large, but I love it. This is opened up to a week, so here I can write down goals. You'll see this is my running goals for this week. I write down business goals, personal goals, things that keep me on track, kind of like themes of the week, mantras of the week, and then I go from Sunday through to Saturday with time, so I can actually schedule and put specific things in. There's a place for my notes, there's a place for work follow-ups, personal follow-ups, so grocery lists and things can go in there. But what you need is something that is a dumping ground for things that are date and time sensitive. You don't necessarily need to use a planner to write goals. I'll show you another place in your organizational systems that you can write goals. It's a non-negotiable. You need to be writing them, but it doesn't have to go in your phone. You need a system that has a calendar, dates, and times to make sure you have know when your challenge groups are starting, have a visual to make sure you're not over kind of spreading yourself too thin with how many groups you're involved in. It's a great way to remember to call someone, follow up, a coach, get writing, start call, those types of things that need to be scheduled. So the first thing you need is some form of date and time sensitive calendar, either on your phone or an actual paper and pen planner. The second way I stay organized, and this is more so for understanding invites and conversations, is I use Excel. So I've tried to make this video using Zoom so I could share my screen with you, but it just didn't work. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to describe it to you. But you will have multiple invites every day. If you're a successful coach, you are inviting 2 to 3 times every single day, either new people to your challenge groups or new people to the coaching opportunity. And you need to keep track of who you spoke with, when you spoke with them, and what you talked about, because heaven forbid you lose someone to follow up, or they message you back several weeks later and you forget that you've spoken with them. There's no shame in keeping track of things so that you're well organized, because you talk to so many people. So I have an Excel spreadsheet where I list names. So I have tons and tons and tons of names. I've just kind of gone through my Facebook friends list, people I know, people I see in the neighborhood. I just keep adding friends to this list. And anytime I have a conversation or I invite them, I write in the next box over the date and what we talked about. So if it was a blind invite, I'll write February 1st, blind invite to 21 Day Fix. If it's my neighbor, I'll just say April the 2nd, spoke to her about the new workout program PushtoEO that I'm doing. Just a way to keep track of it. Then I color code it. So if someone comes back and says a definite no, not for me, absolutely not, I highlight them red. That way I don't invite them again. I don't need to bother them again. They're red. Most of the people I've spoken with in my list are either yellow or green. Yellow means they say, I'm interested, send me the information, not right now because. So I make them yellow. Maybe it's not right now because it's money, but because they want PushtoEO. So then I'll write that in the yellow box. Too expensive for 21 Day Fix, really wants to try PushtoEO, let them know when PushtoEO's on sale. So I have that as a yellow, so every couple of weeks or every week I go through my Excel spreadsheet and see, okay, who's an appropriate person just to send a hey follow-up message, just so you know that program we talked about 3 months ago, it's on special now if you'd like to go for it, if now is a better time. Or I've had some people say, I'll be ready in the spring for whatever reason. So I have lots of yellows that says contact them in the spring. So I've been doing that now. And then my greens are when people have ordered. Another way for me to keep track of so-and-so has purchased 21-day fix, so I put the date they've ordered it and then they become green. So you'll see through my spreadsheet I've got blanks where the conversations are still going, some are yellow, some are red, some are green, and I found it is extremely valuable to keeping track of my invites, especially if I'm having a month where I'm just really struggling to reach Success Club. I'll go back into my Excel spreadsheet and start inviting people or following up with people. And also too, now I'm starting to say who have I invited the coach opportunity to. So I have people who are green, they ordered 21-day fix, and then a couple boxes over, 3 months later, I'm saying, hey, you're doing a really stellar job in the challenge group coach opportunity invite. I'll put that in there because you're loving this business. If you're loving it as much as mine, why wouldn't you want to share that with people? Why wouldn't you want them to know, hey, you could do this too? You could inspire people to want to live healthier lives. You could make a little bit of money doing something you're already doing. You can get a discount. Like some people are just discount coaches, so I'll put that in as well as my Excel spreadsheet saying invited to the discount opportunity. It's just a way to keep track. So that's the second way you must stay organized in this business, is somehow track customers' conversations. The third way that I keep organized is through my notebook. And this is more of a open organizational system. So recipe ideas, blog post ideas, motivational quotes, anything kind of weird and random that I think I may eventually use. It's not time sensitive. It's not going in my calendar. I don't need to use it Tuesday at 10, but a great idea strikes me. I'll put it in my Hello Lovely notebook, my pretty notebook. I also write down challengers' names. Sometimes I'll keep track of Shakeology orders in my notebook of who I need to send a follow-up to, just to let them know that their auto ship's going to come. So either think about coaching as a discount or cancel or continue and just change your flavor for free. When I'm planning a team call, I'll write down different things. When I'm making videos like this, I've made notes in my notebook about things that I want to talk about around organization. So this is more of a loose, just kind of fun way of keeping things organized. Make it cute, make it pretty, put stickers, use coloring, use your kids' crayons, whatever it takes to make it fun, interesting, and creative. Spark your creative juices. Your notebook should be personal. Every single person's planner may look similar, their notebook should be completely different. So this is the kind of the fun way, the things that make you consistently you and make your business unique, that goes into your notebook. The last way I stay organized is through Word documents. So I have ongoing Word documents to keep track of post ideas so that I can just copy and paste. I know some people use Hootsuite, so that's another way that it can be automated to your groups, but right now I still like to have a bit of control, so I just copy paste, but I certainly don't have time at 5:30 in the morning to come up with a new post idea. So I'll have a Word document for 21-day fix posts, and I know what I'm going to post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. So I can copy and paste. I have a Word document for Beachbody scripts, so a blind invite script, a invite to the coach opportunity script, a I don't want to spend the money on Shakeology, but this is why script, and it's really easy to copy and paste. Now with those scripts, you still need to personalize the message. So the way I've kind of collected my scripts is it's always a few sentences that are specific to the person that I'm messaging, and then the copy paste goes in that way. Shakeology home direct email about telling them the three choices they have, either changing their flavor, canceling their home direct, or becoming a discount coach. I have that in a Word document, so a copy and paste. And I find that I'm just slowly keep building. Meal plans, I've got a whole Word document on multiple different meal plans. So that way you're not always starting from scratch and you're not wasting all this time. So in my power hour, when I'm like, invite 3 new people, it's go to my scripts, pick the 3 people from my Excel spreadsheet, copy paste, you're good to go. It takes me 10 minutes as opposed to an hour to personalize these invites. So this isn't something that you'll have as a brand new coach, but as an Emerald coach, you're going to be spending a lot more time getting your 2 new personally sponsored coaches up and running. You're not going to have the luxury to spend the time that you're doing now on these other things. You need them done and ready at your fingertips. So I encourage you now, as we're talking about Push to Emerald, prepare to be Emerald. Prepare that you are Emerald through your organization, organizational skills, and you'll just find that your business is far more efficient. You're less overwhelmed or stressed, which are just words that shouldn't be part of this business at all. Take a step back, take a deep breath. You're the boss. remember that you are the boss, so you organize it the way that you want it to be done. I hope you found these four ways or four organizational systems somewhat helpful. Maybe you're doing all four, maybe you're doing two, maybe you only need two, maybe you need six. The point of this video is you just need to sit down and make sure that you have a system that works for you. It constantly needs to be tweaked and changed. No system is perfect, but without organization, it's just not going to happen. So post any questions you may have.